Welcome to Battle Rock channel. My name is Andres. This is Kale. Today we are going to take some time to show you our loadouts that we have for different running guns, specifically the Bailout Biathlon coming up in March. I think it's just a couple weeks away, so we're really close to the deadline right now. We're going to take things down to the very basics and start off with what a running gun actually is. In my civilian preparedness, little journey, I try to find different ways to test myself, test my gear, my abilities. I shot a couple USPSA matches, went to the range, a lot of flat-footed shooting, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. I ended up going to Waco Tactical Fitness. They're actually local to us, not too far, a couple hours, and did my first run and gun event with them, and completely, opened my eyes to this whole world. So your basic definition of a running gun is a two-gun biathlon. So typically it's a rifle and a pistol over an extended distance. Could be 3 miles, could be 10 miles, they really vary. For this running gun that we're getting ready for specifically, it's 3 different courses. It'll be 3 miles a piece, and I think there's about 3 to 4 stages. In there, they have different obstacles. I know that Waco Tactical Fitness, they have an 8-foot wall, a catwalk, a rope ladder. I think they have different hurdles. They have a lot of stuff. And really it's meant to test your abilities and compare them to your peers. I mean, that's one of the best ways, in my opinion, to get better. You can sit there and, go to the range. You can do these running guns on your own and really not care about the outcomes and just think you're the best in the world. The fact of the matter is, these guys will blow you out of the water. I thought I was good, and they were humbling, to say the least. Here recently, we've gotten better. We've gotten a couple of sponsors, our first being Ableco. They supplied us with these Theorem S's for the year. We have a couple different models here. I think this is the Theorem L, right?
That's the regular Theorem.
Okay,
no, you got your Theorem
regular Theorem. You got your Theorem L over here. Let me get out of the way.
Yeah.
On the 6.5, beauty of a rifle. But yeah, so we've gotten better. We've had a lot of good encounters with all the match directors. Shout out to those guys at Mystery Ops, Challenge Texas, Waco Tactical Fitness, OED. We haven't spent much time there, but we hear they're a good group, and we look forward to getting to some of their events this year.
If someone wants to sign up, what is the process for someone that's completely new that wants to actually go and do an event like this? Like, how would they go about doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody were to want to sign up for one of these matches, it's very simple. You can go on to mysteryops.com, challengetexas.com, wacotacticalfitness.com, and they have a list of all their events on their website, and they'll give you an in-depth con-ops of what's going on at those events. You register there. There's a couple ways to do it. You can come and be range officers with Kale and myself, and run these operations for free, and get out there and volunteer some of your time in exchange for a free course. Or you pay their fees, you show up, do your thing, and go home when you want to. It's a lot of work, but in our opinion, it's worth it. We do a lot of these a year, and it can definitely take a toll on your wallet, especially whenever you count in all the gear that's accumulated over time.
Yeah.
But it's a very simple process. Waco Tactical Fitness, it's one of the hardest ones to get into. Guys, you got to be quick. You got about 5 minutes after those tickets drop to make sure that you're in there. I know Mystery Operations, they have a little bit more availability. They hold bigger events and more throughout the year. So they take on more runners. Those guys are pretty much good to go. Sign up, be prepared to challenge yourself, be prepared to be humbled and get a good experience in.
And we can drop some of those links in the bio, at least their homepages.
Yeah, I think, definitely.
Waco.
Yeah, link in the bio.
Just
check down below.
So when someone signs up, what can they kind of expect showing up to we'll go over gear later, but they've got all their gear now. They're at a running gun. What can they kind of expect as a brand new person doing this? Are they gonna run the whole time? They walk in? Is it different like stages? I know you mentioned that there's obstacles, but like what's the kind of process for someone showing up?
So most of these guys are pretty aware that everybody is not on the same playing field. So when you go to sign up, they're gonna give you options. Are you a runner, a walker, or a jogger? And basically it's gonna break you down through the event and the order of which you go. So if you're a walker, you wanna take your time, just enjoy the breeze and shoot a little bit, you can definitely mark that and they'll put you out as one of the first ones. That way you're able to take your time on the course, enjoy the course, nobody's trying to blow you out of the water or anything like that. But it's all based on your ability. That's the whole point behind this. We are here, or you are there to see what you can do. If you think you can run, mark it as runner. If you get out there and you can't run, well, that's gonna suck because you're just not gonna be able to hold up to your own word. That's okay. At the end of the day, I signed up for plenty of things that I didn't think I was gonna do. Waco Tactical was one of the first ones. I will be the first to tell you it was my most humbling experience. I basically rolled out of the couch to go and do that event. They gave me last minute tickets like 2 weeks beforehand. When I got there, I was out of the gate, I was booking it, and I lasted about a mile and a half. Started dragging ass. Come on, brother, give me a break here.
Sucking a little bit of wind.
Oh, dude, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So I finished the course though. I didn't tap out, but by the end of it, yeah, I asked the ROs for a bottle of water, which is another thing. That is one thing that needs to be noted. It's kind of a given. We know that already. People that have gone have already noted. But what you walk into that course with is what you have for the course. ROs are not technically supposed to help you. As a matter of fact, we are supposed to do everything in our power not to help you. I guess I was down bad that day because they gave me that bottle of water. So, I'm grateful to those guys. The good experience definitely brought me back. So, as ROs, even with Brant, we try and make sure that we're courteous to these guys, that we're trying to make this a good experience to them, however challenging it may be. We don't want you to quit as much as these events really make you second guess everything that you've done. I've had some really bad experiences on the course and some really great ones. Overall, you need to come prepared. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. I think that's the biggest thing that hurts people, even if they are physically fit enough to go out and do an event like that. When you're not prepared, it doesn't matter because you can't get the job done.
You getting some gear?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get into some gear.